Our goal for today's video is I can multiply two-digit numbers using partial products. So partial products go hand in hand with the area model, but instead of drawing out a rectangle, we are going to just write down our numbers. So let me show you what that means here. If we are multiplying 65 times 33, I'm going to rewrite these, but as in the area model, I'm going to expand them out into expanded form. So 65 can be written as 60 plus 5, and 33 can be written as 30 plus 3. Now we are going to use the distributive property to multiply these numbers, so like 60 times both 30 and 3, as well as 5 times 30 and 3. Same as like I said in the area model, just looks a little different. So let's start with our 5 in 65. We are going to multiply that 5 by the 3 in 33. All right, and then we are going to multiply the 5 times the 30. So now the 5 is done. I multiplied it by both numbers in 33. And so I'm going to move to the 60. So we're going to take 60 and we want to multiply that by the 3. And then also take the 60 and multiply that by the 30. Okay, so now let's find our partial products. Remember, products are the answer to multiplication problems, and we're finding each part of this overall product and then adding them together. So we have 5 times 3, and that is 15. 5 times 30, well, 5 times 3 is 15, and add our 0. 60 times 3, 6 times 3 is 18, and add a 0. And 60 times 30, 6 times 3 is 18. And then I need to add 2 zeros. It's very important, make sure that you line up your place values so that when you add, it is lined up already for you. So now we're going to add these partial products, and we will get 5 here. 5 plus 1 is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so our final product to 65 times 33 is 2,145. Okay, let's do one more example. So if I have 97 and we're timesing that by 56, we're going to take 97 and break it up into 90 plus 7. Multiply that by 56, which we can break up into 50 plus 6. And again, we're using the distributive property to multiply each of these numbers times each of these numbers, then adding them up. So let's start with our 7. And if we take 7 and multiply that by 6, and then we want to take 7 and multiply it by the 50. So the 7 is done. I'm moving on to the 90. And I want to multiply that by the 6. And then last one, take that 90, multiply that by 50. All right, now let's find each of these partial products. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 50, 35 with a 0. 90 times 6 is 54 with a 0. And 90 times 50, that's going to be 45 with 2 zeros at the end. So 4,500. All right, add those together, see what we get. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we got 5,432. And if I look up at my original problem, 97, really close to 100. So if we think of it as 100 times 56, that is going to be 5,600 as our reasonable answer. So I think 5,432 is pretty reasonable.